Hello guys and girls, you join me with my very sparkly Mazda MX-5 because today I'm taking part in the Epsom Classic Car Rally. But without further ado, let's hit the road. First though, I need petrol because I kind of forgot that the car was empty.
Ryan Little.
So I am here. If I turn around you can see the race course behind me. There we go. Now predictably it didn't take too long to get here because I don't live too far from Epsom, so it took about 20 minutes give or take, so it wasn't really a classic car rally as such. Now on the topic of that, you're probably thinking, well, your MX-5 isn't a classic, and you would be correct. Now to be eligible for this event, the car had to be 25 years old or older. Now my MX-5 is 17 years old, but because I'm a local lad and I sort of blagged my way in, that's why I'm here. So yep, although I must confess that my car isn't strictly eligible to be here, it's still good to be here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other actual classic cars turn up today. So let's have a look. Apologies if I sound a little bit lispy today. I've got quite a big mouth ulcer right there on my lip. So if I sound a little bit weird today, I do apologise. I have done my best to disguise, but I can hear that I sound a little bit funny today. So yeah, apologies for that, guys. Not much I can do really.
Ryan Little.
Sheer size of this Cadillac. It is so long. Just look how vast it is. And compare it to the Austin 7 to my right, and of course my MX-5. That is a behemoth. Now this is definitely one of my favourite cars here, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, finished in red. It looks absolutely fantastic. Just love the lines, it's such a timeless design. Just so much about it just looks fantastic. Got a black leather interior, looking pretty sweet indeed. Apologies for the wind noise, it is a little bit breezy here. Just look at that, that's absolutely gorgeous. And like I say, definitely one of my favourite cars here. So today's event has been held in conjunction with the Epsom Derby, so it's Derby Day here and it's pretty busy. Thankfully it's a nice day. Yesterday was a bit iffy, but you probably can't see, but over my left shoulder there's quite a few cows? There's no cows here. There's quite a few crowds gathering and it is starting to get rather busy here. Now one thing I love about the Mazda is that when it's clean, the paintwork looks gorgeous. Hopefully you can see it on camera. Way how it sparkles and just the deepness of colour, but love the car when it's clean. Just looks so good, so good. And if I just pop the boot up, look at that reflection. That's like a big mirror. So yes, looking pretty good indeed. Right, so I believe the races have kicked off, or one of them's kicked off. I'll be honest with you, I know nothing about horse racing, so I'm not going to claim to, because in all honesty I have no idea what's going on, but I can hear the commentators. I've seen some horses go past, something's happening. There we are. Yeah, see, you came for the cars, but you stayed for the in-depth knowledge of horse racing, didn't you? Now this Austin 7 is really nice. I think this one is from 1936 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1936. Now the owner has had it for 52 years. That's a really long time. It was recently restored, so it was restored last year, and he's won a prize. So good on him. I think this car looks absolutely wonderful. I love this red. It's kind of like a cherry red. Really nice. So there we have it, the derby is now over. I think a horse called Queen of Eagles won it, I'm not too sure. I'm not really into horse racing, as you can probably guess, I much prefer cars. In regards to the car event itself, I was a little bit disappointed by the turnout, but let's be honest, this is the very first year that this event has been held, so I'm sure it'll be bigger and better next year. But there's still some decent cars on the show, so I think it's fair to say it was small but perfectly filmed. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for many more car obsession videos to come.